Hi everyone, it's Jane from TorontoShopaholic.com. Today I'm going to switch it up a bit and do a makeup haul. I am by no means a makeup guru here on YouTube, but I like watching the makeup gurus and trying new products that I think will work for my skin tone and trying new colors. I prefer a more natural look, so one of the gurus that I have been just devouring her videos is Lisa Eldrige. She's from the UK and her tutorials are amazing. Not only is the production awesome, but she always uses different products, always doing different looks, and really kind of inspires you to try something more dramatic and see that it can work for daytime. So one of the first products that she suggested on one of her videos, and I'll link to the video that I saw it in, is this Makeup Forever HD blush. And it's a liquid blush, so take it easy, blend it in really well, but I think the color just comes across as more of your own blush as opposed to powders that can be really shimmery and overpowering. So one of the other products she suggested was this Rimmel Glam Eyes, and the color is Spicy Bronze. And honestly, out of all of the products I've tried that she had used in her tutorials, this is my favorite. It is awesome. It is really easy to apply and blend. It's a drugstore brand, and it to me performs amazingly. Even when you put a lot on, I don't know if you can see right now, I'm gonna look a little goofy, but that's the color I have on my eyes. And it is a great day color, but you can be a little more dramatic and it doesn't come across as a smoky eye for nighttime. I also find it very easy to line under the eye, and you actually see it. There's enough concentration in the color that you get something out of it. Sometimes when you're using cheap eyeshadows, it just kind of doesn't really do anything. But this one I really have enjoyed a lot. So one of the lipsticks that she had suggested was from the brand that she works for, Boots No. 7. And while we can get some stuff at Shoppers Drug Mart, we can't get the majority of the line, and so I've kind of tried to find some substitutes. So this is a Maybelline lipstick that I got from Shoppers Drug Mart, and it's just a nice nude, kind of more than a nude, but it's a little bit off from my lip shade, but it just looks a lot more polished when I put it on as opposed to just wearing nothing. The color is 235 Warm Me Up. It's a nice rosy color, great for day when you're maybe doing something more dramatic with your cheek and eye, and don't want to have this really dramatic lip. The two more products I haven't even tried yet, but I saw one of Lisa Eldridge's tutorials, and she had this awesome green eyeshadow, and with the amount of requests for a tutorial, I'm just waiting for her to do one. So this one's kind of a gel color. It's a Annabelle Eye Color Cream, and there's there's three kind of greens. One's kind of a greeny gray, and then a white. The other is like a powder. And based on some of her other videos, I'm assuming that she has used the cream first and then kind of patted on the powder afterwards, but I honestly am just kind of speculating at this point. She probably used totally different products. I don't even know if these work. I'm just kind of stoked about her doing the review or the tutorial that I'm kind of planning ahead. Because I have hazel eyes, green eyeshadow looks awesome. It really kind of does cool things to my eye color. So I really am looking forward to her doing a tutorial. So I have been searching for the right coral lip color, and I went to Sephora, and I always look lost in the lipstick area because I don't know what I'm doing. I've been wearing gloss for so long that I tend to shy away from lipsticks because it's a big investment. Some of the lipsticks are $20, $30, $40, and if you don't get you try on a shade, you think you like it, you don't, and it's kind of just a waste. So I got one of the associates to help me, and we were trying on some NARS ones and I wasn't really getting anywhere, and she suggested this one from Korres. So this one from Korres, I don't know if you can see, it's a mango butter lipstick with SPF 10, and it's color 45 coral. I love Korres. I've been addicted to their lip glosses, the cherry lip glosses, for a long time. And this lipstick, it doesn't even feel like a lipstick, it's more like a lip balm, but the color is pigmented, strong, like a lipstick. The great thing about, that's the color, their lipsticks, is that all their products are natural, completely natural. They're from Greece, and they're just amazing products. So I was stoked when she showed me this because I'm like, it's Korres, I will get it, it's awesome. So when I started doing these videos, it seemed to kind of correspond that I kind of got into nail polish. So I don't know what it is about the Essie nail polishes, but they are kind of my go-to brand. I can find the shades that I'm looking for across the board. So I've tried out a bunch of them. I'm just going to go through the ones that I like, the ones that are kind of and share with you some of the colors that I'm wearing. So the first thing that I did, well, not the first thing, some of those I bought well, not a year ago, but some time ago. These have been collected over, I would say, a 9-month or a year period. So it's not like I went out last week and bought 20 nail polishes. So I bought the top coat and base coat because whenever I get a manicure, the nail polish just lasts longer. It doesn't chip the same. It's easier to take off. So I just said, why am I going to be continue to be such an amateur and not use the top and base coat? So I find the nail polish goes on better too. It doesn't stick to your nail or whatever. It just goes on nicer. So it might seem like an investment, but just so some of the colors that I got in the fall, which I really shouldn't have gotten them in the fall because they're not fall colors, is this like mushroomy shade. If you remember, Chanel had this shade and it was like everybody was wearing it. It's called Jazz 304 Jazz from Essie. I tried it on. It didn't really look that great on me. I think because I had lost some of my tan, it just kind of really washed out my hands. It didn't pop, like even the black pops. This just didn't do anything for me. I'm gonna try it again in the summer when I have my tan built up, because I think it might go better. But while I like this on other people, this shade, I didn't really like it on me. That's nothing to say about the nail polish itself, it's just I didn't like it on me. This shade is a fun corally shade for the summer. It is called California Coral. It's number 15. It's just fun. It's a color that I tend to put on my toes. And yeah, it's very bright, more pinky than orangey. So if you're looking for a pinky coral, this is a good one. So when I tried out the mushroomy shade and it didn't go over well, I was like, well, maybe browns would look better, because we've seen a lot of browns lately. So Chocolate Kisses is one that I do like. It's not as brown as I would probably like. It comes off a bit purpley, but it is a great shade for fall. This one is Wicked. It is definitely like a deep purpley, eggplanty color. It's very dramatic, it's very dark, so if you want to go dark without going black, this is kind of a great shade. It is yeah, not red, very purpley, grapey color. Well, not grape, but eggplanty purple. So I did a post about the fall J. Crew catalog and the nail polish and lipstick that they did. They did this really orangey red lipstick and nail polish, and it was awesome. It was just very the color that I wanted. So I tested out because I knew that J. Crew and Essie had to kind of do things together. There were Essie nail polishes on the Great J. Crew site, so I kind of figured that it was an Essie shade for the nails. This one is really red. It is a nice red nail polish. It tends to be it's not a real bluey red. It's more orangey than a bluey red, but it's bluer than the one on the J. Crew catalog. I will put in the notes what the actual color was, because there's a bunch of other bloggers that have been talking about that cover, and somebody contacted J. Crew and found out what color it actually was. It is not this color, but I wear this color and I really like it. So the last one I got, I'm wearing the black nail polish right now. Don't mind my nails, I'm not a very good manicurist. But this is Licorice, it's number 56, and it's a black nail polish. I really like the black nail polish on short nails, and I find it, when you're wearing a glossy nail polish, it doesn't really come off goth or teen. Like, I've painted my nails black with marker. It's very glamorous. So this has turned out well for me. So those are the things that I have purchased lately in terms of makeup. A lot of the other stuff I wear, I just still have. I haven't tried any new brands. Oh, I do have one more thing. Forgot. I had run out. I was using the Bobbi Brown primer, which I really liked. It had this really pretty, fresh, almost lemony scent, and it felt really moisturizing. It was like a moisturizer. And I'm not sure why I decided to switch it up, but I did. So I bought the Laura Mercier. This is the foundation primer mineral. It works well. I like that. Well, I was putting on foundation in the in-between when I ran out and before I got this without the primer, and once you go with a primer you can't go back because it just doesn't apply the same way. While I like this, it's a great product. It's a little bit more watery than the Bobbi Brown, and it doesn't really have that pretty scent. So I like this. It's a good product, but I'd probably go back to the Bobbi Brown one because I liked the feeling of the cream and I liked the smell. So I would recommend this. If you like Laura Mercier, her foundations are great. The primer is great. I would say go for it. So that's everything makeup wise from TorontoShopaholic.com. Thanks, bye.